Kolkata, and as you might know, last week we travelled to the lovely seaside town of Digha. Well, today I'm off to a different destination, a place of creativity and learning, synonymous with the great Bengali artist, poet and thinker Rabindranath Tagore. Well, I'm sure you've guessed by now it's Shantiniketan I'm heading to, and I'm really excited to be going because it's my first time there. To get me there, I have this cute little compact from Hyundai, the Eon, and as we discovered last week, it's a pretty competent car despite its size. It's great to navigate the congested city traffic, and she manages to keep up with bigger cars on the highway. So I think it's going to be a fun ride. Time to get going. Eon might be the smallest car from Hyundai, but it's not lacking in either style or features. The interiors are really nice. As you can tell, it's pretty comfy, and this leather-wrapped steering wheel is great to hold. There's also really easy to read instrumentation, a really good sound system, and very efficient air conditioning. So there's really everything you need in order to make this drive a pleasure. But what I'm most impressed by is the level of safety. Because in a car this small to have airbags is really rare. I think it's one of the only cars in this category that has airbags, and I think this feature is really what makes it outstanding in terms of a small car. As most Hyundai cars come packed with features, this is no exception. It really has everything you need.
Shantiniketan is located within Bolpur, around 170 kilometers north of Kolkata. It's about a 4-hour drive via NH2 and NH2B. While we get there, let me tell you a bit more about how the place evolved. Shantiniketan was initially an ashram founded by Rabindranath Tagore's father. But in 1901, Tagore started an experimental place of learning with a classroom under the trees and just 5 students. By 1921, it had become the Vishwabharati University.
I've just reached Shantiniketan after a very pleasant drive. And as soon as I entered the ashram complex, I realized that I'd arrived at Chatin Tala, which is a site revered by all at Shantiniketan because it was here that Debendranath Tagore, that's Rabindranath Tagore's father, it was here that he had this profound spiritual experience under these chatim trees when he was resting here on his way to Raipur, and it was around this spot that then Shantiniketan was established. So I'm told that this is a really important place for all the students here. They often have prayer meetings and convocation ceremonies here. And I'm also told though that the rest of the campus is absolutely gorgeous, and there's architecture and paintings and all kinds of outdoor art that's really worth seeing. So I can't wait to go look at it all. Let's go explore.
The university has faculties in all major disciplines with a focus on the humanities. It's well known for its Indian music, drama, philosophy, Sanskrit and Asian languages departments. But it is the serene grounds that attracts more casual visitors like myself.
One of the prettiest little structures I've encountered on campus is the charming Upasana Griha or prayer hall. And I'm particularly enchanted by the beautiful, colorful glass panels that adorn the facade in these flower shapes. They're actually apparently from Belgium and over 150 years old. And now every evening they light candles around the Upasana Griha, which obviously must be just so beautiful. I wish I was here to see that. It's also apparently a hub of activity during the Paush Mela. So it's a very important part of the campus life, and I'm glad that I got to see it during my trip here. I've walked over to Kala Bhavan, which is the fine arts department of the university. And I can only imagine how much fun it must be to be an art student here, because there's all this outdoor sculpture and these beautiful trees under which you could draw or paint. I can only imagine what fun and what a lot of inspiration you'd get here.
While walking around, you'll also chance upon the China Bhavan, the Center of Chinese Language Studies, and the Black House, a dormitory which has gorgeous relief work. You're also likely to see students studying and working outdoors. After all, the most remarkable thing about Shantiniketan is that the shade of the trees comprises the classrooms.
After walking around the serene Vishwabharati University campus, I thought I'd stop by the Rural Empowerment Project campus, Sriniketan, before heading back. So let's drive over. Sriniketan was established as a sort of rural empowerment project so that the local villagers would learn how to be self-governed and self-sufficient. Now, Sriniketan offers courses in subjects like agriculture and rural development and anthropology, and it's really interesting to see how well integrated it is into the village life. It's just like a part of the environment here. So it's a really lovely place to come by when you come to Shantiniketan. What a lovely place Shantiniketan is. It's hard to describe the quality of the environment here in words. It's just so tranquil. It almost transports you to some other place of serenity and greenery. And it's really worth a visit if you're in Kolkata, because it's hard to believe that this kind of oasis exists just 3 hours away from the city. I've also learned so much about Tagore and his legacy, which is very intriguing. And I'm looking forward to driving back because I get to hop back into the Eon and do the drive back to Kolkata to catch my flight to Bombay. So time to get going, but see you again next week as I embark on another exciting journey.